Hello, Divine Ones. I am Minister Ashley. This is the Awakend podcast. For you guys that have been with me for some time, you know that this initially was the Fueling the Flame podcast. In this episode, I wanted to relaunch this podcast and fill you guys in on the updates within the ministry. Although I have not been present on the podcast, it does not mean that I have not been busy. Actually, this little bee has been very busy. Last year, I created my second Oracle deck, and this year I published a full ebook, which I'm currently converting into a paperback book. And it's all about biblical divination. And this is part of a series. So if you're interested in learning about biblical divination, specifically about the scriptures surrounding the approval and condemnation of divination in the Bible, I definitely dive deep and decode these scriptures, because the primary purpose is to offer these tools to people that are interested in practicing divination. So you can definitely check that book out. It's currently on Amazon, and the paperback book will be out around springtime, a little after spring. Speaking of spring, I am also proud to announce that we have a magazine. That's right. We have a spiritual-based magazine. To fill you guys in on those details, so super excited about this project. It's a quarterly spiritual magazine that focuses on spirituality and creativity, and it welcomes every walk of spirituality. We have a vast variety of artists, of regular people that want to share their testimony, to creatives, photographers, astrologers, tarot readers, numerologers, if that's a word. I guess that's the way how you would say that. All different walks of life pertaining to spirituality, and people that want to tell a spiritual story through creativity. So there's many opportunities there for people to share their spiritual wisdom. And speaking of which, if you're interested in being featured in our next upcoming issue, which will be released on the summer solstice, then visit the website at wwwawakenedmagazine.online. For our first issue, the cover story is the illustrious, the brilliant, the knowledgeable truth seeker. I got the opportunity to sit down with him and to converse about his ministry, his life, the whole nine. And that will be an upcoming podcast episode. So I'm excited about that. But getting back to the magazine, he is the first official cover story for our magazine. The release date is on the spring equinox. Every equinox and every solstice, there will be a new magazine issue, and he is our first. I'm very proud and super excited about that project. So once again, if you're interested in either reading the first issue or even being featured, just go ahead and go visit the website. Pertaining to the ministry on YouTube, as well as across my other platforms, Instagram, TikTok. Those are pretty much my primary outlets. Initially, I started this ministry devoted to twin flames, star seeds, and soulmates, specifically in the regards of the soul connection. And of course, I always have used tarot and the Bible to teach people. Over the course of a couple of years, I have switched my focus. It's still with tarot and with Bible and alchemy and symbolism, but it's in regards to teaching people the deep knowledge held within the sacred texts. I'm so enthralled and passionate about this. Sometimes I get so excited when I'm reading and I'm putting all the pieces together and it's making perfect sense, and I'm gaining understanding and clarity and answering questions that others may have, or questions that at one point I had. And sometimes I get teary-eyed or I get a feeling of empowerment or gratitude in my heart and in my gut. And that's how you know you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And I wish that feeling for everyone, that sense of fulfillment and gratitude and joy. So anyways, I have transformed myself once again with the ministry, focusing on offering more value in that regards. And speaking of which, we do have membership tiers on the YouTube channel for the dive deeper into the sacred texts and subjects, ranging from Of course, as I mentioned, biblical divination, the hidden arts with that, but also decoding these scriptures. And it brings me such great joy. Very, very excited about that. I also have started a second YouTube channel that's totally dedicated to biblical divination and magic. And that's where I walk people through rituals or witchy vlogs, tutorials, fun little oracle mini readings. It's more fun over there. Although I'm having fun in everything, but it's a little more laid back over there, more with tutorials and stuff. So you can always check that out. It will also be listed down below. And that channel is entitled The Biblical Ritual Co. And this is part of the overall spiritual shop, the Biblical Ritual Company. And I started that maybe about a year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago now. I sell handmade spiritual candles, oils, of course, my Oracle deck, PDF downloads loaded with information to help people dive deeper into their spiritual practices. Currently, the shop is only offering PDF downloads and the Oracle deck. I will soon be relaunching the oils and candles and all of those goodies, those little kits and stuff during the springtime of 2024. As you mature, things will change. For a period of time, I was afraid to change like my content, my name, different parts of this ministry that is closely connected to my spiritual journey, because I was afraid of voicing who I am, because I was afraid of who I was, and I was afraid people would reject who I am. But I realized that when you're trying to hold on to what you already have because you already worked so hard for it, that you don't want to let it go. You're afraid to lose it. But I realized that I would lose it anyway. Either people could feel energetically that something was off. I wasn't living my authentic truth, but yet I'm telling people to do that, but I was not doing it. Or God, the Most High, the All, would take it away from me because I'm not being obedient. So I say all that to say this. If you feel like you're supposed to be making a life shift, cutting something out, doing something new, do it. Because in the long run, you will be blessed and liberated for making that decision, regardless of what anyone else may have to say. I cannot tell you, one of the greatest joys is doing something that you love to do, and when you are finished or when you're in the midst of creating it, that you feel this great sense of gratitude and fulfillment. And I wish that for everyone every single day of their life. For those of you that are new, or even my old G's from way back in the day, I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for listening. For anyone that has purchased any of my books or my oils or oracle decks, that even have left just a comment, whether I agreed with it or not, I thank you. Every single thing has helped me on my spiritual journey. And that's the truth for everyone. Everything is to help you on your journey in this lifetime, regardless if it was painful or it was joyful or it helped you in a sense that it challenged you. It still was part of your journey to bring out the very best within you. And with that, you guys, I bid you farewell temporarily until the next episode. Check out the weekly videos on the FD 1111 Ministry channel. It's every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the Biblical Ritual Co. YouTube channel every Sunday at 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The magazine, the book, all these other things, all to be of service to the collective. You guys continue to align, continue to live out your life's path. No regrets. We're not doing no regrets in 2024. We're moving forward. All right. Many blessings to all. All right, divine ones. Peace.